The deep ocean is one of the most mysterious places on Earth. It is dark, cold, and full of strange creatures. Scientists believe that we have only discovered a small part of the deep ocean. Many animals live there, and some are so unusual that they seem like they belong in a science fiction movie. Here is a list of the top 10 most bizarre animals found in the deep ocean. 10. Pelican flounder. The pelican flounder is a fascinating fish uniquely adapted to thrive in the deep sea's crushing pressure. Its flat, flexible body allows it to navigate its extreme environment efficiently. Found primarily in the depths of the ocean, this fish remains elusive, making it challenging for researchers to study its behavior and habitat. One of the most intriguing aspects of the pelican flounder is its larvae, which have a strikingly bizarre appearance. Transparent and resembling alien creatures, these larvae share similarities with comb jellies, small invertebrates known for their gelatinous bodies and ethereal beauty. 9. Giant isopods and amphipods. The deep sea is home to some giant crustaceans, including giant isopods and amphipods, which look like oversized versions of creatures we are more familiar with. The giant isopod, with its alien-like appearance, may remind you of a mutated version of common lice. These scavengers thrive in the cold, deep parts of the ocean and are relatively harmless despite their intimidating size. Amphipods, on the other hand, are like grotesque, deep-sea versions of their more common relatives that live in shallower waters. Thankfully, these creatures are not as aggressive as some of the deep-sea predators and are unlikely to pose a threat. 8. Spider crabs. The deep sea is also home to some very unusual crabs. The Japanese spider crab holds the record for the longest legs of any crab, growing up to 5 meters in length. Despite their small bodies, their long legs make them the longest-legged arthropods on Earth. The Hoff crab is another deep-sea crab, named after actor David Hasselhoff because of the dense, hair-like structures on its chest, which resemble the actor's hairy chest. These crabs live near hydrothermal vents, where their hairy setae collect bacteria that feed on the sulfur-rich waters. There are also several species of spiny crabs that are so new to science they have yet to be properly classified. These crabs are some of the most bizarre creatures of the deep sea. 7. Weird octopuses. Octopuses are fascinating creatures with 8 flexible tentacles, soft bodies, 9 brains, 3 hearts, and blue blood. They display intelligence comparable to dolphins and orangutans. Among the most intriguing deep-sea species is the flapjack octopus, which resembles something out of a Disney movie. Found between 200 and 1,500 meters deep in the eastern Pacific, it has big curious eyes and a jelly-like body that sets it apart from typical octopuses. Another unique species is the Casper octopus, known for its translucent body and round shape, reminiscent of the cartoon Ghost. Discovered near Hawaii, it lays eggs on dead sea sponges and guards them, often sacrificing its life in the process. Lastly, the Dumbo octopus, named for its large, ear-like fins, thrives at depths of up to 7,000 meters and is smaller than usual octopuses, perfectly adapted to deep ocean conditions. 6. Colossal squid. The colossal squid is a striking example of deep-sea gigantism, where creatures grow to enormous sizes in the ocean's depths. It can reach lengths exceeding 40 feet, making it the largest invertebrate on Earth. Though never observed in its natural habitat, it is occasionally caught by fishing vessels in Antarctic waters. In contrast, the giant squid, while still formidable, is slightly smaller. It boasts a large beak that adds to its intimidating presence, but sightings in its natural environment are rare. The vampire squid, though smaller, is fascinating in its own right. With webbed tentacles and spines, it resembles a mix of a squid and an octopus. Contrary to its name, it feeds on dead organic material rather than blood. 5. Harp sponge. The harp sponge is a fascinating deep-sea organism known for its unique harp-like shape and predatory behavior. Found in the dark depths of the ocean, this immobile sponge has evolved a clever hunting mechanism. Its surface is covered with Velcro-like hooks that effectively catch small fish and crustaceans that swim too close. Once its prey is ensnared, the harp sponge slowly digests it, taking its time to extract nutrients. This seemingly harmless creature, often mistaken for a simple sponge, is a deadly predator in its own right, showcasing the diverse and surprising adaptations of life in the deep sea. If you want to support us in our channel, check out our merch in the first link in the description. It will help us to produce more content for you. Enjoy the further video. Visit americafirstmerch.com. 4. Anglerfish. One of the most famous deep-sea creatures is the anglerfish, known for its wide, terrifying jaws and the glowing lure on its head that it uses to attract prey. The anglerfish has a unique way of mating. When a male finds a female, he bites onto her and eventually fuses with her body, becoming a permanent source of sperm. Another terrifying predator in the deep sea is the viperfish, which has a long body, sharp fangs, and a mouth that can open up to 90 degrees. Its luminous lure draws in prey from shallower waters, dooming them to be eaten by this terrifying creature. The dragonfish is another wide-jawed predator with the added ability to produce red light, which is invisible to most of its prey, allowing it to sneak up on its victims. 3. Sea toads. Sea toads, also known as cycrolutes, are peculiar deep-sea fish that resemble squished, flattened toads. These unique creatures inhabit the deep ocean, where their adaptations help them survive in harsh conditions. Their bodies are broad and flabby, allowing them to float effortlessly in the water. Unlike many fish, sea toads possess small, stubby legs that are not meant for swimming but assist in maneuvering along the ocean floor. As ambush predators, sea toads employ a strategy similar to that of anglerfish, lying in wait for unsuspecting prey to approach. Once the moment is right, they strike with surprising speed. Their unusual appearance and hunting tactics make them fascinating subjects of study in marine biology. 2. Gulper eels. The gulper eel is one of the most nightmarish creatures of the deep sea. Its enormous mouth can expand to swallow prey much larger than itself. With its slender body and whip-like tail, the gulper eel is well suited to life in the deep, dark ocean. Cusk eels are related to the gulper eel but look vastly different. These deep-sea eels can be found as deep as 8,200 meters below the surface, making them some of the deepest dwelling fish known to science. 1. Siphonophores. Siphonophores are some of the longest creatures in the world, with some species stretching longer than a blue whale. These jellyfish-like creatures form long chains, with each individual working together to catch prey using stinging cells. While most siphonophores, such as the Portuguese man-o'-war, live in shallower waters, some species inhabit the deep sea. In conclusion, the deep sea is full of creatures that seem almost too strange to be real, but they are vital parts of their ecosystems. Their bizarre appearances are adaptations to the extreme conditions of the deep ocean, where light is scarce and the pressure is immense. These fascinating creatures show just how much we have yet to learn about the depths of our oceans. If you enjoyed our video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.